Out of what appears to be sheer desperation and spite, anti-gun state legislatures are going above and beyond to cross the constitutional line in New York State. Appointed Governor Hochul has recently slapped the Supreme Court in the face with her new anti-gun legislation. The Concealed Carry Improvement Act was a regurgitation of New York's previous gun laws, which were recently found to be unconstitutional by the Supreme Court. In his written decision for the recent Bruen case, Judge Clarence Thomas made it clear that the Second Amendment does not give state authorities the right to deny gun ownership based on an arbitrary proper cause requirement. Kathy Hochul said the new decision violated her rights as governor. Well, sorry, Kathy, you don't have the right to take away others' rights. So in response, Hochul simply changed the proper cause to good moral character, which included the requirement of gun owners to give up their Fourth Amendment right by allowing the state access to 3 years of their social media activity. Giving up one right to exercise another should not be a requirement for any American citizen. She then went on to rename gun-free zones as sensitive locations, but this time adding practically every place of business, venue, and area of public gathering to the list of restricted areas. As if that wasn't enough, the anti-gun boss of everyone made it mandatory that prior to receiving their government-issued permission slip to carry a gun in public, which will be almost impossible to use due to the new sensitive locations restrictions, potential concealed carriers would have to take a new 18-hour course. Now, the trickery behind this portion of the legislation was in the way the state complicated the process, making it nearly impossible for instructors to roll out the course in a timely manner. Kathy Hochul gave issuing authorities only 2 months to completely restructure the entire licensing process. The law required instructors to create a brand new 18-hour licensing course with a new set of minimum standards conjured up by the state. The list of new standards was given to instructors only 8 days prior to the law going into effect. As an additional slap in the face, a new handgun application requirement came out just a few days before the law would go into effect, requiring gun owners to become licensed prior to purchasing any semi-automatic rifle. This resulting in a de facto prohibition on gun sales across the state for anyone who didn't already have a license to carry. For those who were licensed to carry, an amendment must be filed and a fee paid. This deviant behavior by Hochul and her team of anti-Second Amendment legislators appears to be nothing more than a desperate attempt to stick it to gun owners. But it only seems to be making gun owners stronger as a result. National and state gun rights organizations have responded with a flurry of lawsuits. Instructors and FFLs are joining forces, and gun owners have a renewed understanding of how important it is to fight for our Second Amendment rights, so this never happens again. How long will it take to defeat this new unconstitutional package of gun laws like we did in the Bruen case? Well, it took Bruen 7 years to wind its way through the court system. But if there is a shred of justice and any recognition of the Constitution left in New York, a restraining order on this new package of gun laws will be coming soon. Fingers crossed.